Hello people of the world, it is Lego Machine Xer, and today I'm back with a new custom Lego minifigure showcase. Today I'm showcasing my custom Lego Dark Trooper for The Mandalorian Season 2. This is a pretty cool build and custom that I've wanted to showcase for a few days now, so I'm just going to showcase it right now. Stick with me on so you can see upcoming customs, and let's just get right into it with the only figure we got, the Dark Trooper. So yeah, here we got the 3rd generation Dark Trooper. The only weakness was the humans inside, and now it's just a robot. So yeah, let's start it off. The first part is the helmet, which was just a Geonosian helmet, or Geonosis. It was an airborne trooper helmet, not the T-12, but not the Utapau trooper helmet, but the Geonosis helmet, because I had a bunch of those. So, and I don't care for them. So I just painted it up in black, like I showed here, and yeah, and then I just painted that up in black, and then painted the red triangles. But you have no idea how hard that was to paint the red triangles. The black, just painting the helmet black, that was pretty easy. Painting them red triangles, that was surprisingly hard. It might have just been my red paint and what I was using to paint it, but like just getting some symmetricalness, that's not a word, symmetry, was pretty hard to do. So yeah, but basically that's just how I made the helmet. I'm pretty proud. I'm gonna point to it like this. I don't have a red arrow, but I'm just gonna point to it. Yeah, and yeah, I'm pretty proud about how that turned out. I sealed it over. I got sealant recently, so I sealed it over so it doesn't chip as easily. And yeah, but I'm pretty proud of how the shaping of that works for the Dark Trooper. I mean, it's not exactly accurate, but I think it works pretty well for a Lego piece, and I didn't sculpt anything. Or a lot of people were using this helmet, or this piece from the Inferno Squad, the TIE Fighter helmet piece. But I think this works a lot better, actually. And some people were using brick build and stuff. I think this personally works the best for me. So yeah, and I like how it turned out. So yeah, anyways, the shoulder armor is actually just electrical tape. You don't know electrical tape? It's just ease tape. It's right here. I got some electrical tape right there. So yeah, I basically just had I'll turn it on finally. I had a 1x1 brick that has like the holes through the sides, and I stuck like a what's it called, a black lightsaber blade through it, so that's how the arms are connected. But then I just have and then these two like these single, like these 1x1 pieces that I cut up and put on the lightsaber blade, but I'll get to that later. And then I just basically but basically what I did is I used electrical tape and wrapped it around, glued it down here, and then wrapped it up so it's kind of like a I don't know how to call it, but it's kind of like a, what's it called, catamaran, I don't know, or like a sail. It's like a sail, so it like starts down here, wraps up here, and then just goes onto the back. So yeah, and I just glued it on, and yeah. So if I wanted to try to do more of these, like, I mean, I painted 2 helmets, but and I have it more at the ready if I wanted to paint them. But I probably won't be making multiples of these because that would just be kind of hard to do with the E-tape, replicating the E-tape, but I am proud of how that turns out, because I didn't have any armor or anything, some people have done a brick, I was thinking of doing a brick build, but that just looked way too clunky in the front. Didn't have any really good armor that I thought really suited it, but I did try to use the skeleton armor from Pilot Season 2011. I'd already cut it up, I'd already messed it up and sharpied it over a while ago, so I just cut off these the skull, like the bone, tooth things on the armor, but it just still didn't work, and it wouldn't even fit over the piece, and I just decided to go with this E-tape design for it. And yeah, but I'm pretty proud of how that turned out. The black arm, the arms are just the droidica the destroyers, the droidica legs in black. Yeah, and then I just used this. The hands are not actually the normal I'll show the piece. I have a Mandalorian pulse rifle. They're not just that normal piece. I actually got these. I don't know how to describe them, but they're kind of handlebar pieces, or they're like a stud, a weird kind of stud within a sticking out like a little arm like that. That's what I got, and that's actually what I used for this earlier. On the bar. Basically, I just cut those up and then put them inside the black arm. So yeah, and also I just clip these onto the black lightsaber pole. So yeah, just let's do some little ASMR right here. Oh yeah, it's great. I'm kidding. But yeah, and then that same thing on both sides. I initially put it out a lot, and then put a little. I even cut up another a black rod, and then stuck it inside the arm holes right there. But it looked way too lanky and way too long, and I just did not and really skinny. So I decided not to use that, and just pushed in the hands, and I just used it like this. So yeah, anyways, let's go on to the torso. Well, I already talked about the armor, but the torso is just a 1x1 stud. A stud is a 1x1 brick. A stud that has a hole through it in black, and then I just used this kind of like a T piece. I'm not sure what to call it, but this piece, it's character piece, and yeah, and I just plugged that in right here like that, and it fits pretty well. It's pretty cool. I mean, and it also allows it to swivel around, so you can have swiveling, yeah, and almost like he's dancing. But and then also I just use these 1x1 these like little connector pieces, like these little clip pieces in black, and then connected them here. Also, I have to give credit for inspiration for the legs to Lego Mart Studios 84. He did this really awesome version of the Dark Trooper, and go check him out on Instagram and on Reddit. He did that's where I saw him, and I also follow him. But yeah, I mean, talking about my channel. But yeah, his Dark Trooper is really cool. So I got him give him credit for some inspiration. I tried to do some things different on my legs, like even putting the leg, like the first joint upside down, or not upside down, but I tried a different way, and it just didn't, it looks kind of weird. And I have like the little square in the knees, so I think his design looks really cool, and it just ended up being the same. So for the leg, or mostly for legs, I didn't do everything like the feet, but I think it's pretty cool. And his Dark Trooper is really cool, so shout out to him. So yeah, and also, but basically, I didn't actually use the two of these so what's it called, the circular studs. Yeah, I didn't use two of the circular studs with the black circular studs with the holes in them, as you can see right here. I just used one, and then this was another one of those pieces from earlier that I just cut up. So yeah, and yeah, so then I just duplicated that 2 times. It also has this piece that I got in the Samurai X-Mech, I think, or the new one, the really bad one from 2019. Yeah, a little small one. And yeah, and I got one of those, and then it's just, I don't know, I've seen other pieces too. I've seen other sets too. It's a pretty, it's not a new piece, I don't think, but it's a relatively new piece. And yeah, and then I just stuck those onto the clips right there. One time, if I can do this, it'd be cool. Can I do it? Can I do it? I can't. Let me try it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Let me just clip it on right back on there. And then the what is it saying? The feet are just these these circular studs with that were in gold. They're like handle holders, or like flame holders, or you can put infinity gems or infinity stone. Why I say gems? Infinity stones from Infinity War on them. I got a bunch of those. I think I got this from the Metal Beard 2019, the Lego Movie 2 set with Metal Beard and Batman Apocalypse Berg. So yeah, I just had a bunch of those, but they do come in black, so but you could use those. But I just didn't have them in black. I used them in gold, so I just painted them black. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sick of the end. Let's just wrap up the showcase, and I'll get on to the upcoming customs. I'm a man of my word, and I said I'll show upcoming customs, so I'll show some upcoming customs. Yeah. And yeah, also just a few things. If you didn't realize, I'm using a light box. This is a new little setup in the studio. I'm using a lamp too. I'm just using multiple lamps. But basically, if you're wondering why there's corners, it's because I normally just use like a different studio, but I used a little light. It's a piece of paper. But I got this light box from my grandma for Christmas from my grandma, and it's pretty cool. So tell me down below if you think this looks better or worse than before. I don't know. So leave your feedback down below. Also, another thing to leave your feedback on. If you didn't see, his legs are like really agile, or like they have a lot of leg articulation on this guy. I'm not gonna think of it, but yeah, a lot of leg and like this. So I was thinking, would it be crazy to make like a stop motion of this guy just dancing, like just dancing? I don't know, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So tell me down below if I should do that. But now let's just wrap up the showcase. Yeah. So I gotta wrap this up. But upcoming customs include what's his name, Homelander, Moff Gideon. There's 2 customs that are coming. Also need to finish my Ahsoka Tano custom that's coming soon. Boba Fett from Mandalorian Season 2. And Grief Cargo. Those are all customs coming soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. Lego Machine X out. Bye!